The singing sea. Far across the sparkling giggle sea, where waves hummed like lullabies and seagulls whistled like flutes, lived the jolliest sailor of all, Captain Bubbles. Captain Bubbles wasn't an ordinary sailor. He wore a blue polka-dotted coat, had a hat shaped like a teacup, and wherever he went, bubbles followed him. Big bubbles, tiny bubbles, even square bubbles. But that wasn't the strangest thing about him. Captain Bubbles sang his way through life. Row, row, row your boat, with bubbles in the sea. If you find a clucky clam, sing along with me. One sunny morning, as Captain Bubbles was scrubbing the deck of his ship, the Soggy Spoon, he heard a soft, tiny voice. "Ow! Careful where you scrub, sailor." Captain Bubbles blinked and looked down. There, sitting in a shiny pink shell, was the littlest clam he had ever seen. The little clam who couldn't sing. The little clam peeked up shyly. "Hi, I'm Cleo the Clam," she said, "and I want to sing like you, Captain Bubbles, but every time I try—" She opened her shell and made a funny squeaky meep. Captain Bubbles chuckled. "Why, that's the cutest sound in the 7 seas." Cleo sighed. "Cute isn't enough. I want to sing in a real nursery rhyme, like the ones you hum all day." The captain twirled his moustache. "Aha! Then we'll go on a rhyme-finding adventure." He spun the ship's wheel and announced, "Next stop, Rhyme Reef, where all the nursery rhymes come alive." Chapter 3, The Rhyme Reef Adventure. As they sailed, Cleo practiced singing, "Twinkle, twinkle, meep, Old MacDonald, morp, itsy bitsy, eek." Captain Bubbles laughed so hard bubbles flew from his nose. "You've got spunk, Cleo. That's what real singers need." When they finally reached Rhyme Reef, the water shimmered like a rainbow. There, under coral arches, danced all sorts of rhyme characters. Miss Muffet sat on a sea rock eating sea curds and jellyfish whey. Humpty Dumpty floated by on a turtle shell, and Mary's little lamb paddled with floaties on its legs. Captain Bubbles doffed his hat. "Let's find your song, Cleo." Chapter 4, Singing with the Sea Stars. Their first stop was a choir of sea stars singing, "Bar, bar, rainbow fish, have you any pearls? Yes, sir, yes, sir, 3 for the girls." Cleo tried to join in. "Bar, bar, rain, meep." The sea stars giggled. "Nice try, little clam, but maybe a calmer tune will help." So Captain Bubbles and Cleo sailed to Shell Island, where Old Mother Coral was humming "Rock-a-bye Seahorse" on the wave top. Cleo took a deep breath, opened her shell wide, and sang, "Rock-a-bye, meep." Old Mother Coral patted her gently. "You've got heart, little one. Keep singing, even when it's tough." The storm and the song. Just then, dark clouds rolled in. Lightning flashed. Thunder boomed. The giggle sea was no longer giggling. Captain Bubbles held tight to the wheel. "Hold on, Cleo. We must ride the storm." Cleo was scared. Waves tossed her shell back and forth. She wanted to hide, but she remembered Old Mother Coral's words. "Keep singing, even when it's tough." So she took a deep breath and began to sing. "Row, row, row your boat gently through the storm. Even when the waves are high, my courage keeps me warm." Her voice was small at first, but strong and clear. Captain Bubbles gasped, "Cleo, you're singing!" Her melody shimmered through the sea, calming the waves. Even the lightning stopped to listen. When the storm passed, the sun peeked out, and a giant rainbow stretched across the sky. Cleo finds her song. Back at the Rhyme Reef, everyone gathered to cheer. "Cleo the Clam saved the day with her song," cried Humpty Dumpty. Captain Bubbles gave her a shiny shell medal. "You see, Cleo, singing isn't about sounding perfect. It's about being brave enough to let your heart shine through your voice." Cleo smiled proudly. "Then I'll keep singing forever, meep and all." Together they sang their brand new rhyme. "Clam, clam, little star, singing proud just who you are, through the bubbles, through the sea, brave and kind as you can be. And from that day on, wherever Captain Bubbles and Cleo sailed, the sea was full of laughter, courage, and a few cheerful meeps. Moral of the story: it's not about being perfect, it's about being brave, kind, and true to yourself. Even the smallest voice can make big waves when it sings with heart. Bonus fun for kids. Try making your own twisted nursery rhyme. Take your favourite rhyme, like Twinkle Twinkle or Mary Had a Little Lamb, and change the words to make it ocean-themed, just like Captain Bubbles and Cleo. Example: Mary had a little clam. Its shell was pink as rose, and everywhere that Mary swam, the clam would always doze. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Bye.